What's up, guys? It's Jeffrey here from the Guitar Institute, and I'm stoked to talk about rhythm guitar playing today and upping your rhythm game. So whether you're an acoustic player, rhythm electric guitar player, or lead electric guitar player, this is something that you and I all need to get better at, is our rhythm game. Now, I want to talk about a concept today. It won't take very long, but it was something that really changed the way that I approach rhythm guitar in general. And that is subdividing within a time signature and realizing how that affects the strumming pattern. So as rhythm guitar players, we're always finding patterns, right? We're trying to lock into a pattern that most bestly fits the drum pattern, best fits the groove of the song, and in fact, spurs on groove. So like as a guitar player, even if the drums aren't in yet, I can create a motion just with my timing that creates this whole sense of whether it's tension or emotion or drive to the song, just in the way that I'm subdividing the meter that we're in. So let's take a basic strum pattern and take a look at how that looks inside of a meter. So right now I'm at 71 beats per minute on my app on my phone. Now I'm just gonna strum a basic strum pattern, and then I'm gonna break it down. Now, if you had the volume off on this video, which I'm sure you don't because you're listening and watching me play, what you would notice is that this strumming pattern looks visually like I'm not doing anything different than this or this. And what I realized when I started teaching people rhythm guitar playing, before I just kind of felt like I did this naturally, but what I realized was all strum patterns look visually exactly the same and feel the same in your hand. It's just where you're striking the notes that's different. So for instance, let's go back to that original pattern. Now watch visually, my hand is not going to change even though the sound changes. And strum patterns are really, you probably may or may not know this, but basically are breaking down when I'm skipping notes and when I'm hitting notes. When I'm skipping strings and when I'm hitting strings. So down, up, skip, down, hit it back on the up, right? Down, up, down, up, down, up, or down, down, up, down, or down, down, up, down, down, up. You know, whatever I might do, it's just whether or not I'm skipping or hitting the strings. So how do we take that into like more of an advanced concept as an intermediate player or someone who's going into advanced? What I do know now is that whatever the drummer's playing, if the rhythm is this, like if this is the click track that we're all playing to, and he's going boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka, I can add 16th notes, 8th notes, whatever it might be inside of this pattern that might play off of him, and I can make it up however I want. So let's say I'm gonna do 4 quick 8 strums and then a rest and then 2 quick quarter note strums. I can literally come up with whatever pattern I want. As long as it stays to this meter, it will likely play off the drums in a really cool way. So I'm just skipping strings and adding strings. So the way that I actually first started practicing this, once I realized this concept and with my students, was I was like, okay, let's put our guitars down. Let's just draw a sheet of paper and make big lines for quarter notes, like every time that meter drops or that metronome drops, and then just fill in the blanks. When do you want to skip? When do you want to hit the strings? And come up with whatever pattern you want and then try and play it on the guitar. So think of your pattern off of the guitar, then go to your pattern and try and play it on the guitar. And in that way, you're teaching yourself new patterns and able to kind of break out of the mold that you've already been in for so long. Because just the same as our left hand gets stuck in like muscle memory with the same chords or the same voicings or the same solos we already know, our right hand, our rhythm instrument over here, gets stuck in ruts. And so a way to get out of that rut is, again, to pull up your metronome, realize all this is me skipping or hitting notes. And so I'm gonna bust out of that by purposefully trying to skip strings in a different way or hit the strings in a different part of the measure than I normally would. I hope that inspires you to go up your rhythm game. Try it out, trust me. Grab a sheet of paper, try and writing it out before you actually play really helps. And then the next time you play with a drummer, try and visualize that meter and where you're skipping and resting versus where you're hitting the strings might open up some new pathways to creativity for you. Hope that helps. Enjoy it, and I'll see you here next time.